I was thinking earlier about a brief time when I was a teenager where I wanted to become a diplomat. And part of the diplomacy process is taking a test called the FSOT, the Foreign Service Officer Test. And in it, a lot of people might be surprised to know that there's a lot of coverage around American pop culture. It tests everything from a person's knowledge of geography to, of course, things involving other countries. But a lot of it involves even things down to sometimes trivial cartoon strips from the 1930s. My point is that I've learned that there's actually some parallels to the value of knowing about pop culture as it pertains to the FSOT and mediumship. In my work, I've found that the more I'm able to get an understanding of human nature, of history, of relevant events, TV shows, media, things that had value and are references in people's lives, the more it almost acts as a touchstone for meaningful messages. I'll never forget a very concise example of this took place when I was reading a lovely lady whose mother had passed. And very clearly in my mind, I heard the song Fly Like an Eagle. Fly like an eagle. I'm no singer. I'm a much better medium. But as that reference came through, a song that is very popular, embedded in pop culture, she immediately recognizes this, not as a song that she sang to her mother in her last moments, but a sentiment she told her mother as her mother was passing. Mom, it's okay. Let go, be free, and fly like an eagle. That pop culture reference that, for whatever reason, came through in that way allowed me to make a meaningful connection with something that wasn't literal, but symbolic, had extreme relevance to the person's life. And so I encourage any medium out there. While in my early seasons of Hollywood Medium, I had very little knowledge of pop culture or really worldliness as it was, it does help to expand your repertoire of knowledge, embrace and try to understand other cultures, and understand that these are all means in which we can connect to one another. The more you can kind of add to that symbolic word bank through specific messages that are meaningful, points of reference in people's lives, the more you have to work with. And it can be extremely valuable for diplomacy and otherwise.